Welcome to the cafe for an espresso shot of what's happening inside of sports business news, sponsored by Pop and Barkley. I'm Brock Hendricks, host of the Hot Coffee, Cold Beer podcast. I need a haircut. It's been like 7 weeks. Are the Boston Red Sox going public? Billionaire owner John Henry, who owns Liverpool FC, the Boston Red Sox, and Fenway Park under one entity called Fenway Sports Management, is flirting with the idea of going public, something very rare for MLB teams. This would be in large part due to Red Ball Acquisitions, a public company known in the stock market for taking private companies, purchasing them, and then making them public. This deal is not official, but one appraisal for Fenway Sports Management has already valued the company at $8 billion. Why is this a big deal? Well, here's why. There's 123 teams in the core 4 major sports: baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. And only 4 teams as of right now are not owned by a sole proprietorship. The Green Bay Packers are owned by their fans, the Atlanta Braves are owned by Liberty Media, a publicly traded company, and the New York Rangers and Knicks are both owned by Madison Square Garden, a publicly traded company. Why is this a big deal? Because if a pro sports team wants to go from private to public, they have to make all of the information about their business and their assets public. So you'll get a deep dive into the business analytics behind the Red Sox, and maybe find out why they couldn't afford to keep their MVP All-Star outfielder Mookie Betts, or why to this day they are still paying Manny Ramirez $5 million a year. This has been an espresso shot of what's happening in sports business news, sponsored by Pop and Barkley. Visit popandbarkleycbd.com and use the code HOTCOFFEE at checkout for 25% off your first order. For more on what's happening in sports business news, tune in to the Hot Coffee Cold Beer podcast, available on all major streaming platforms.